Introducing first, fighting out the Twin J blue corner. The boxer stands 5'5", weighed in 116 pounds. Tonight she is making her amateur debut. Representing DCO MMA and fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Tawnie the Freak Show Packard. Her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Nebraska Lottery red corner, is a Muay Thai striker, standing 5'6", weighed in 116.6 pounds. She holds an amateur record, 1 win, 2 defeats. Representing Podany Premier Kickboxing and fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Morgan Walgren.
You know, one thing I wish we had here in the States a little bit more is cage Muay Thai. You'll see it out in Australia and overseas. Basically, kickboxing with 6-ounce gloves. Okay. Ooh, good front kick.
So Tawnie's in the tie-dye shorts, as you mentioned earlier, and Morgan's in the black shorts.
Very similar looks to them.
They do. They both went with the thick braids and the thick cornrowed braids, so you can't really tell the difference by their hair.
Back against the cage. Back against the cage.
But this is about what I expected to see from this.
Good. More jabs. More jabs. Good. Try. Come on, Rooks. Good. Put her back against the fence.
Here we go. Here's that clinch.
Good. Look for a trip. Outside trip. Not front. Behind.
Morgan a little bloody right now on her nose.
Ooh.
Cut an angle, Morgan. Drive hard.
Morgan trying to work that teep kick in there.
Jab, cross, and then step.
Tawnie's just, at this point, just kind of walking her down, though.
Yeah, connecting a lot more.
Gotta pressure, Morgan. Pressure. Against the cage.
Yeah, I think Morgan's got to cut this cage off a little bit more. She wants to get to that clinch. So you're going to have to go more side to side. I think you get the teep to back her up, but then you got to go side to side to get to the cage.
Really looking like a Muay Thai fight, minus the fact that it's 3-minute rounds instead of 2-minute rounds here.
Pretty much, yeah, with smaller gloves, that's about it.
Anytime that she goes in to grab, she's letting go, and oh.
Morgan's got to get this takedown. And Morgan's getting a little gun shy when she gets in there.
Let's get her a kick. Let's get her back against the cage, Morgan. Gotta go forward.
Terrible shot.
And both ladies took quite a bit of a beating here in that first round.
On now to round number 2.
Hoping to see, now they've kind of established what they're after there. Hopefully this next round we'll see. I'd love to see one of these girls kind of go after that plum clinch and be able to throw some knees in there or something.
Yeah, it seems like that's where Morgan wants to get to, but man, Tawnie's caught her coming in every time. Just seems like she's got a little bit more power behind everything. You know, they get in these exchanges, they seem even, but, I mean, if you look at Morgan's face, they're not.
Right.
You know, she's definitely getting the better. It's her that, you know, is the last one finishing. Usually Tawnie throws the last punch. So,
you know, I'd like to see Morgan, especially when Tawnie's coming in on those, you know, with that jab, throw a leg kick out there. You know, establish that distance, establish that right there.
Yeah, Morgan's going to have to set a shot up or something. She's definitely tried to clinch. She's going to have to cut the cage better if she wants to get to that area. If I'm Tawnie, man, I'm sitting on that logo in the front of the cage and sitting there all day throwing.
Using the fancier stuff now, more than just that teep kick up the middle.
Tawnie's done a really good job with the misdirection for those teep kicks, too. Like I said, man, Morgan initiates, but it's always Tawnie kind of ending it. Definitely got to be throwing some more power behind those or something. Now it seems like Morgan's just nervous to throw. She's been countered so many times.
She's starting to try to use those feints to try to draw her out, but she's not moving at all. She's not biting at all.
Oh boy, that was a good kick. Good takedown. She's got to drive it, though. She's got to drive it.
Oh, she went for that trip there.
Oh, she's on it, though. She's got to go. Go to the back if you're going there.
On her legs, Morgan, drop down, grab her legs.
No, Tawnie does not give her back here. Oh, boy, that's going to be heartbreaking.
You can do it again. Box your way in. Add the kick. Pressure, Morgan, pressure. Jab cross flip out. Good. Jab cross flip.
And I'll be honest, this is kind of the fight that I expected, but not quite the fight that I anticipated. Not quite seeing the impacts that I would hope to see, and I feel like they're, a lot of the kicks are going for broke on all of them. I'm not seeing any of the, the low kicks or things like that to kind of establish that distance and, kind of chop down that tree type of thing.
And I think at this point that if Tawnie wanted to, she could back her down. I don't really see any kind of issues striking. So, if anything, I think she can hit the gas a little bit more and look for a finish. Man, Morgan was in tight on that takedown. If she could hit that trip, I'd be looking for that again.
I mean, do you think that's where Morgan needs to go? She needs to get locked up and get that clinch and get on the ground at this point? Let's see how she can do down there.
Yeah, definitely. You did kind of see where Tawnie kind of turned her back. That is the last thing that Tawnie needs to be doing, okay? Just keep Morgan in front of you.
Let's go. We got 3 minutes, Morgan. Let's go. Combination. Pace.
She could look to catch a kick if she is instead of the takedown.
Again. Punch in front of you.
Man, Morgan's going to have to go for broke. She lost the first 2 rounds.
So So this is your fun fact for Miss Morgan Walgren here. She is actually a doctor at UNMC here in Omaha. See, look, if you put her on every card, you don't need to have a doctor cage side, right, Henry?
Apparently. Always do anyway. She is my ringside physician. What are you talking about? Nah, there was the time to get that takedown if she wanted it. Man, she's just losing time. She's got to get this takedown. Oh, you're up against Cage.
Man, I liked what Morgan did on that last one there, except for as soon as she got inside, she turned her head.
Yeah. She's definitely just nervous throwing.
I mean, she definitely came out this round saying, I got to throw more than her, didn't she?
Man, I feel like she's always thrown more. She just paid for more, honestly. Ooh, good teep. You know, Tawnie could be more active if she wanted to, really. Decent jab there. Ooh, good elbow. See, now this is the thing I think you could have saw from Tawnie this whole fight. A little bit more aggression.
Hey, that being said, you know, once again, it is her debut fight as far as in MMA. I think she did a pretty good job by selecting a Muay Thai person to be her debut fight. I'll be interested to see kind of where she goes after this.
Oh yeah, man. Her stand-up game is solid, man. You know, if anything, she was a little bit more reserved than she could have been. But I definitely feel like she pitched a shutout here. So.
Definitely a fun fight.
And
Not
now
quite.
we go to the judges' scorecards.
Definitely a fun fight. You know, I was hoping for a little bit more action, a little bit more impact in that, but it was a kickboxing fight, just like we anticipated. What are you scoring that, Henry?
I'm going 3-0. I feel like Tawnie pitched a shutout.
Part of me almost would give that second round. If it wasn't for that almost takedown, that second round was almost a 10-8 round for Tawnie.
Yeah, like I said, every time, I felt like Morgan had the output numbers, but man, Tawnie just got more power behind those or something was happening because she paid for him every time. You know, really, like I said, that's my only improvement for Tawnie is just be a little bit more aggressive, but she must hit hard because she was always the last one throwing, and she had superb confidence, and she's tough as nails, man. She didn't really back down at all. It didn't seem like much phased her, really.
Well, I mean, and Morgan's nose opened up pretty quickly in that first round.
Yeah, like I said, there was more power or something behind those punches.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, in the women's strawweight division, we go to the judges' scorecards. And the judges scored the bout 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 all for your winner by unanimous decision, Tawnie the Freak Show Packard.